Three, two, one.
You ready, Bert?
Well, look at this prima donna!
Welcome back to the Bridging the Gap podcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are your host. I'm Nathan White. This is my best bud, Reese Randalls. And today we're going to get into a little bit about Reese's trip to Texas. I've recently moved, and we're going to talk about the pod and the future of the pod. So, Reese, you want to start us off with what you did in Texas?
Yeah, man, let's dive right into it. It's good to be back, firstly, but it was a really good time also. I went down there just to hit some mics, try to sign up for Kill Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Quite obviously, I'm not the luckiest guy in the world because I did not get on at the Mothership or Kill Tony. Shocker. But I was able to get on some stage at some other places, meet some cool people. It was a good time.
Nice. So, how many shows did you do altogether?
No shows. A show kind of indicates that you got paid. I was just doing some open mics, but I got on stage 5 times.
Yes, that's
I was there for like 3 days, though, so that's not too bad.
It's not too bad, no. Did you? I know when we first talked about Texas, I said you need to try some of the food. Did you try any of the food down there? Did they have queso?
They do have queso. My Midwestern test was very successfully passed by the state of Texas. They do have queso.
Good.
I was very concerned, but...
Did you try any barbecue? What'd you try down there?
I'll give you the whole food tour. So the first day I got there, I landed pretty early in the day, and there was an open mic that was supposed to be later in the day.
Mm.
And my dumbass was like, oh... I'm sure, it's a big city. I might as well walk around and see everything. So I take off to this open mic, not thinking that it's like 3 miles away in the Texas heat. And yeah, I walked through like the entirety of the University of Texas.
Really?
Yeah, and I got so close. Like I got close to where I was going, and I found this like Wendy's, and I was like, I need a water. And I looked so rough by the time I got in there that they were like, you're not paying for this. Like you need some water. And I was like, oh. So I crushed that real quick and sat down for a minute, enjoyed some AC, but we kept it pushing. And then I went to where the club was, and there was like a rap open mic going on. And that should have been my first red flag, but it wasn't for whatever reason. And I asked the dude, I was like, there's a comedy open mic, right? He was like, yeah, tonight at 10. I was like, okay, cool. Right. I take off, and I basically go cosplay being homeless for like 4 hours. Just sitting outside of a Starbucks, looking over my notes and shit, trying to think about what I want my set to be, writing some jokes about Texas and everything like that.
Yeah. When I first texted you when you got there from the airport, you said, what was it, the balcony or something they stepped out onto felt like a fucking oven or whatever? It was like a hot-ass walk. Or is that the university you're talking about, the hot-ass walk?
Yeah, I walked like 3 miles, and it was like 100-something with the heat index. Yeah, it was a stupid idea. But then I got to the club, figured out the mic was supposed to be later, took off, hung out at Starbucks.
Brother, if I jugged the first mile, would be gone.
Bro, no water, except until I got to that Wendy's. For living off free water, sweating all over the place, carrying a backpack, I legit looked homeless.
Well, I don't doubt it, but, I mean...
And I did all that in Vans. Like, I didn't even take my regular, like, travel walking shoes. These were just, like, regular, like, skateboarding Vans. My fucking feet were destroyed.
Yeah, fuck that.
Well, anyway, I kill all that time and I go back, and it's just a bunch of like rappers again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like my corny ass, and then like 5 or 6 like Pooh Shiesties. I don't know if you know what that is.
Mm-mm.
So we're hanging out or whatever, and I'm like, they're talking about like music and whatnot. I'm like, all right, cool. Maybe they're just fucking hanging around. Maybe it's like a popping spot, whatever. I see a bunch of people smoking weed. When in Rome, you know what I'm saying? The dude hops on the mic. He was like, are y'all ready to get turned up? Or like, it's been like the most lit night of our lives, whatever. And I'm like, this is starting to not look like a comedy open mic. I think we're about to do some rap battle type stuff, and that is not for me. And it's like, he said it started at 10, and it's like 9:45. I was like, yeah, they're for sure not cutting this off at 10 for comedy.
No.
Even if it is, like, I have never gone in between music sets either, so I was like, I really don't want to follow the hardest rapper in Texas with like, hey guys, here's my little jokey joke, so I hope you want to take a minute from partying and giggle for a second? Like, no. But I just ended up leaving. I got some weed. I was like, I'm good. I got weed. It's a win.
Hey, at least you got a double getting some smoke.
Facts. And then there's In-N-Out on the corner there, and I'd never had In-N-Out, so I went and tried that. I got a recommendation from my buddy Jared. Shout out Jared, giving me the recommendation on the In-N-Out order.
Well, shit, I never ate an In-N-Out either. What did you eat and what did they got there?
So it's a burger joint. It's like, the way I described it is it tastes like McDonald's commercials look.
Really?
Like it's just a better version of McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Bigger portions and shit?
It was a pretty good sized burger, yeah. I got a double and some animal fries. And animal fries is like fried cheese. It's like cheese fries, but like with their version of mac sauce on them.
Really?
It's pretty good.
I want to go to an In-N-Out. There ain't one here in Topeka, is there?
No.
We
That's
probably got to go to Kansas City or something.
I don't know. I think we have Whataburger in Kansas City. I don't think we have In-N-Out here. You got to go to Texas or Cali.
I have yet to eat at a Whataburger.
Me neither. I know. We need to go try it sometime.
I know. We hear about it from Patrick Mahomes. He's the one that got them all, to come up here to Kansas City. And isn't there one that they're trying to build here in Topeka, I believe?
I don't think so.
That'd be fucking sweet if they did.
No, but so I get through all that, and then the next day I'd done all the mics and everything, and after that I think I just hit a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hit a food truck. I got some chicken tikka masala from a food truck. It was really good.
Nice.
And then the final night I was there, or actually in the morning one night I went to this place called Voodoo Donuts, and they have this like big like it's a T. That's like Long Johns. It was 2 Long Johns put together.
Yeah.
And it had like the Longhorns logo on it. It said like Go Texas, UT. It was all decorated and shit. It looked really cool. For whatever reason, that donut at Voodoo Donuts is called Cock and Balls. Now, I'm no stranger to saying crazy shit on stage. Whatever. It's not going to bother me none. The issue arose because the person that was taking my order was a transgender man. And I didn't think anything of it. And then I was just like, hey, man, I'd like your cock and balls. And he looks at me and goes, oh, they're brand new. That's really popular. I was like, you don't fucking say.
Wow.
But yeah, it was just like, oh, I might have fucked that interaction up. But it was a very good donut. Wow. Giant donut. So good.
I bet he had a giant donut.
Yeah, donuts. Anyway, but... And then the last night, like I was there, I spent a little money and actually got some barbecue. I went to Stubbs.
What'd you get for barbecue?
Brisket, ribs, and then I tried their coleslaw and their potato salad. Their coleslaw was fucking terrible. Texas does a lot of things well. Coleslaw is not one of them. Potato salad was very good.
How good was the brisket?
The texture was a little off. I didn't eat it fresh though. I saved it for when I got back after the mic, so it was a little reheated. With that in mind, it was very good. The sauce was really good. Still, like, I prefer a sweeter barbecue, and this was like mesquite. Mm-hmm. But for what it was, and even though it's not my flavor per se, it was still very good.
That's a good thing.
The second funny part of the story was actually coming home because, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna be able to find smoke down there. Yeah. Like, and I take it a lot before I sleep. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was really worried I was not gonna be able to sleep and just not have good sets and everything along those lines. Mm-hmm. So I took a little bag of candy, and I put some Sleepy Time gummies, wink, 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 in with the candy, and I brought those with me. Well, I didn't end up needing them, but I did end up eating the regular candy that was in the bag with them. So I just had all these Sleepy Time gummies. So I took like 10 Sleepy Time gummies before I got on the plane. And that was the flight of my fucking life. That was a great time. We were at 35,000 feet. Okay, I'm at 38. It was a great time.
That sounds fucking awesome. Sounds like the way I was when I was on my way back from Montana 2 years ago.
Like, I'm a full-grown adult male. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can have a screwdriver on the plane if I want a screwdriver on the plane. And that's just what I did. Mm-hmm. It was a good time.
I don't doubt it. I do the same thing.
Watch Godzilla and shit. I was fucking it was a great time.
So, tell me, was there any, turbulence or anything?
Yes. The way back, it got pretty bumpy, and I spilled my fucking screwdriver, but you live, you learn. Yeah. I had a great time overall. Comedy-wise, I love traveling for comedy, and I feel like it always kind of has the same effect for me. Like, it's a lot of, usually it's pretty humbling, and that was definitely the experience I wanted, was to just have that feeling of, damn, I'm really a little fish in the ocean, you know what I mean? Right. But that's a good feeling to me. I feel like just means there's a lot of room to grow. And growth was really the mindset I came back with, and that's where this all really came into play. This had to happen for a few other reasons, but in the most part, I feel like it does fit better. I think the podcast needed a little change up,
little bit of a revamp.
a little revamp. Yeah, just kind of keep evolving. Let
Mhm.
people know we're trying to be better for them and more entertaining, and just make it really streamline the process. I feel like we were making it too complicated, and for where we're at in the process, I think this fits us better. And that was the big takeaway from Texas is for where I'm at in the process, I like it, but I still have, just so far to go.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just time to get to work.
I agree, man. I agree. Well, I remember when you first got back and you told me about you were changing at the setup. I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting to see how it goes. And I was, thinking, because I always forget. I think our walls were two separate sections, big sections. I forgot there was 4.
Mm-hmm.
I really did forget that. And I was like, how the hell is he going to move that? Until I put 2 and 2 together and I realized, yeah, we have 4 different walls at first. So you just took the 2 panels and just slid them in here.
And I really don't think anything changed it. It's
No.
still our 2 panels. It's still both sides of the personality. We really didn't lose anything. We still got all the memorabilia, the Madden Championship still right there. We added a cool little LED sign. I know it really didn't make the episode from Austin, but a lot of the figurines and shit were gifts from a guest, and
Yeah.
still got the van, still got the NCAA 25 locker. We're still at BTG. We're just trying to pivot and get better.
Yeah.
Pivot
Do little
and get better.
little changes, man. Little changes get you. A little bit goes a long way.
For sure. Learned a ton down in Texas too, though. Just as far as what it means to be in Austin and get on stage and everything like that. And it's all open mics are the same everywhere, is what I'm learning very quickly.
Right.
And that's almost a comforting feeling,
Mhm.
For whatever reason, just traveling and doing it other places really adds to the confidence factor. And when I came back and hit the Happy Bass little open mic or whatever, I feel like I was still pretty loose.
Yeah.
And that's really it's what everyone says. The more you get on stage, the easier it gets, and it's easier for you to get back in your rhythm.
Right.
And that's really what I'm going for with the whole move and everything, is just chasing stage time and trying to hone the craft. And that's really what we're trying to do here. So it's a very open-ended goal, and I appreciate it.
Definitely. And in the next 7 to 8 months, there's going to come another change, and we won't get into that. But we're just saying that's going to.
We're just preparing for that.
Yeah, we're preparing for that.
Preparing for good things and growth, I really think is the vibe we're going for. I don't think nothing negative has definitely happened. It's just trying to pivot and keep growing.
Life things.
Life things.
It's just life, mate.
Being grown.
Adults.
Adults. As for as many people I feel like would talk shit and be like, oh, fucking comedian podcaster, he's got fucking Peter Pan syndrome, he just doesn't want to fucking do anything. I feel like I do quite a bit. For as goofy as an existence as I maintain, I get shit done.
Mm-hmm. We both do. Just like me moving to a new place this past week.
Dude, lay it on us. You got your first bachelor pad. You're already using it to its full capability. Give me the rundown.
Ah, shit.
I
Well,
remember my first apartment like it's the back of my hand.
Well, I lived at home for a few extra years for a little bit there. I was just kind of having fun because between 2017 and 2019, it was just 2 to 3 bad years there, and growing up, I'm sure you could probably relate to this, but being a sheltered child, your parents kind of try and keep you at home,
Oh, I was definitely an in-the-house kid.
in the house, hardly got to go out with your friends kind of thing.
It was like, you can go outside, but you don't leave the block. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's the way it was with me, and with that growing up, then those 3 years there, I was just like, yeah, but I get along with my folks and all that, so I stayed for a little bit longer, just to have a little fun.
Well, and also you essentially were living on your own. Like you paid what an apartment cost. You were just helping them out to an extent too. I don't want to make it seem like
No, I didn't.
you're not a late bloomer by any means. Like you held a full-time job.
Oh yeah.
You had other things you're paying for. You paid a single bedroom in rent.
Yeah, just to help out and stuff, because I'm not gonna live anywhere for free.
sure.
I'm not a mooch. Help them, help with food, do things around for them, because getting older can't do as much like we can.
For sure.
Being young, strong men, and for now,
Good Christian boys.
time is going by fucking fast, brother. We are closer to 2050 than we are 1990.
We weren't even alive in 1990. That means fuck all to me. I was in some guy's ball sack. He was tripping on acid in the woods.
But yeah.
I really did not fall far from the tree. I'm okay with that though.
So I stayed home for about 4 years.
Okay, go ahead.
Fucking.
Remember when that neighbor at the second ghetto apartment I lived at, he fucking died?
Mm-hmm.
I swear, and I never told anyone this, because it's kind of weird to say, I swear I heard him fall. Because at that night, when we were laying in bed, I swear I heard like a big crash below me. I was like, you fucking knock a drink off the table or something, bud? And I'm pretty sure it was him fucking taking his last breaths.
God damn.
I think of that sound a lot. It was so sad, too, because he had so much going for him.
Wow.
Dude, that was a defining moment for me of like, nah, you don't get very much time. You better fucking make the most of it.
Yeah, dude, you're never too young to die.
Dude, because he was in cooking school. He
had
just got a new motorcycle. Like, he was living life.
Oh. That sucks, man. Just like we had another person from school pass away here recently. Did you hear about?
No, who?
Remember Ian Tregoat?
Fucking Ian died? That's crazy.
Ian died. Well, I can't say.
No, we're cutting that out. We're not going to talk about him fucking
No.
dying. R.I.P. Rip shit, moving on. What the fuck were we talking about, Nate?
We were talking about apartment, and we were talking about our different apartments. Your different apartments. Okay, so let's get back on track of talking about your two
You
ghetto.
remember the apartment I put turf in?
Yeah, that was the red brick one.
No, it wasn't the red brick.
No, it was the second one. The second one. That was pretty cool. I actually liked that apartment of yours, and you kept that fucker cold.
Oh, yes, I did. I still owe Evergy money. That's besides the point.
Oops. Evergy, come get this, man. Yeah, dad life. Dad life.
Bro, so many people have kids.
I know. You need kids.
No, I would be a horrible father.
At least you admit it.
Yeah, I am not made for that shit. I'm a bad uncle. But you can be a bad uncle and still be like a good uncle, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a cool uncle. Like, I'll help you out. I'll buy you shit you're not supposed to have. Hook you up on your birthday.
Yeah.
Just don't lead by example. I don't lead by example.
I'm the funkle. We're the funkles.
Yeah, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
I heard that a lot as a kid, and I think it's just my turn to use it.
Yeah, I heard that from my dad all the time, and then whenever I do something, he'd be like, "Well, I can't really get mad because I used to do the same thing."
I go hard in the paint on holidays, though. You always got a cool gift coming from Uncle Reese.
Fucking, I've been an uncle. How long have you been an uncle now?
3 years?
I've been an uncle for 12, and it's the best thing ever.
Dude, nah. Because my one nephew is technically like a stepson or whatever, but so I got to the party late on that one. So I hook him up all the time when I can. But my youngest one is like 2. He's a menace to society. It's genetic. He's gonna be a fucking dickhead, and I'm so excited.
I'm excited to see that too. It'd be funny as hell when I hear stories from you.
Cheese Jr. is he's gonna be a menace to society. There's just no way around it.
Cheese Jr., huh? Is that what your brother's name is?
Cheese ball, yeah. Fucking Kobe Cheese.
Nice.
That dickhead, oh my god.
But yeah, man.
Our biggest hater.
Yeah, our biggest hater.
He's not our biggest hater.
He was giving us so much shit when he called on the 4th of July just to see who was gonna be there.
I know.
And
He's definitely not a dislike though.
No.
We haven't had a dislike in a while. Our views fucking Kurt Cobain to themselves though. So, but we have a new shit. No, we're new. We're pretty again. Love us. No.
Come back. Come back. Come on before we kill ourselves.
I don't want to make anybody come. Well, it's not what I meant. I don't want to force anybody to come. How about that? If they don't want tea, no one that's unconscious wants tea. Stop giving them tea.
Stop giving them tea.
I've been through the training. I know.
Oh, brother. Trying to think where else we should go with this.
We went off the rails with that one. That's kind of our vibe, though.
Mm-hmm. We always circle back around.
We're optimistic, though.
Definitely. I like what we all got going on right now. I really do.
Positivity.
I'm a lot happier person. I know
I
that.
am too.
I'm a lot happier. Kind of seeing things in a different way than what I used to.
Oh, now that I'm back from vacation, we can talk about my next vacation if you want.
Yeah. What are you gonna? Where else are you gonna go now? Bumfuck Egypt.
I would love to go to Egypt. I heard it's full of scammers, though.
Yeah, like people when you're up there seeing the Sphinx or whatever, they'll come up and just hand you shit and be like, "Oh, come on here, take this. Go, come on," and then you're just like, "Nope, fuck off, leave me alone." Yeah, there's.
I'm the wrong American for that. No, have you heard about what's been going on in France with the Olympics? They try to pickpocket Americans and they got their fucking ass beat. And they're like, the French police were like, hey, like, you don't gotta hit them that much. Like, you made your point.
Your thing keeps going blinking.
I think it's just because I'm talking too loud.
Oh, alright.
It won't make too much.
Sorry, I just was.
It usually picks it up pretty well. I've got a lot of faith in Samson.
That's what both of these are, I believe.
Yeah.
But anyways, I didn't mean to go off on that. I was just like, I hope that's not cutting in and out. You know what I mean?
But Nadav and I's 3-year anniversary is coming up, so we're gonna celebrate that and her birthday in a little trip I'm taking her on. We're going up to Denver.
Nice.
I'm gonna take her to this butterfly museum place. It's like indoors, but it's like 3 stories of like a butterfly zoo.
Mhm.
It's crazy. And then I think we're gonna try to go skiing. For whatever reason, like skiing in my mind is like the pinnacle of like white people shit. And I'm just gonna have my little moment and go skiing, I think.
Do it, man. Do
It
it.
sounds fun.
I've only gone skiing once, and that was on a school trip when in 7th grade.
Then have some Fireball and hot chocolate in the ski lodge. It sounds like a nice little adult trip. Plus, you're in Denver, so you can not be a criminal and have fun.
Bro, just like go up on top of a mountain and just take a quick hit real quick and go, fucking mush right off.
Like, yeah, and you're sliding down a mountain. When I was in Alaska, we had a dinner at this crazy fancy restaurant that was like on the top of a mountain. And to ski down a mountain sounds crazy to me.
I would like to climb a mountain.
It's like skiing seems like the most risky thing I'll do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would never go in the ocean, but like I'll go skiing.
Bro,
Even though I'm afraid of avalanches.
The ocean scares me.
I feel like they have that under control.
The ocean scares me. Like I'll go on, like
should.
I won't swim in it, but I'll be on a boat. But I cannot see like not the shore. I have to see the shore to feel like okay, there's at least a chance if something goes wrong here, even though that chance is a cunt hair. Like I never, dude. I'll just go if I go to the beach. I'm just tanning and drinking.
Tanning and drinking.
I'm just gonna lay there and just fucking sip on beer or whatever, and just sit back. And if I see someone get ate, I'm gonna be like, and that's why I ain't out there.
Precisely, Scoob.
Cause fuck sharks and fuck jellyfish and stingrays.
I don't rock with the ocean at all.
Bro, tiger sharks where it's like shallow, like.
But no, I'm looking forward to that. It'll be nice. I mean, obviously, I'm still gonna try to get on stage a little bit, but that's not what the trip is for per se.
No, just for you and her to have fun. It's been time.
Nice little actual vacation, not for everything I'm pursuing, but a lot of changes coming up, and I think we're gonna finish out this year strong. I'd like to take at least 2 or 3 more trips for comedy in this year, and then really just try to keep that momentum going into the new year.
Mhm.
Obviously, in the new year, I'll be hopefully living somewhere. I mean, not even hopefully. We're going to be living somewhere closer where I can get on stage more and just keep honing the craft.
Right. That'd be smart.
And then the plan is to live closer to the airport so it'll be just a little bit easier to keep getting on planes and doing my thing.
Right. I'm sure them plane tickets are not cheap.
They're not bad. Like,
Really?
we're flying to Colorado, and it's like, granted, they hoard me a little bit with quick tangent. Frontier, you can go fuck yourself. $100 for a goddamn carry-on? Lick my Irish asshole, you greedy Jew bastard. I hope, we're not even gonna get into what I hope, because it gets dark too fast. But yeah, fuck Frontier. Back to the story. It costs less than it would cost to drive there and back to fly round trip. And it's open seating. Like, I was open seating with Southwest on the way down to Austin, and the plane was not full.
Right.
So you just get to go to the back of the plane, and you get, like, a whole aisle to yourself. So me and her can just hang out, watch a movie or something.
Nice.
It shouldn't be a problem. I mean, worst case, it's crowded, and it's a bad flight, but it's like a 2-hour flight.
I remember both on the way to and from Montana. Each time there was an NFL preseason game on.
Nice.
So it kept me entertained.
I watched Godzilla, and I wrote jokes on the way down there, but...
Which Godzilla did you watch?
The newest one.
I have not watched that one yet.
It's so good. There's so
Really?
many monster fights.
I'm so jealous, man. You've watched the 2 movies I want to watch and haven't yet. Deadpool, Wolverine, and Godzilla.
Wait till you get your new TV. I'll
Yes.
show you, like, how to use all of, like, the good sites to get any movie you want, or any of the live football games, and dude, we're gonna have so much fun.
I'm trying to debate if I want to get I might just stick with 4K because that's what the new Xbox runs on is 4K.
Yeah.
But part of me wants to get an 8K real bad, but I don't think I should get an 8K. I think just 4K will be fine.
It's not a big enough difference yet, and if 8K isn't going to be the standard for a while, so I feel like, and by the time it is the standard, they'll make those TVs more approachable.
Right.
And when you go upgrade again, won't break your bank.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, well, dude, we're gonna play so many different games. Like we're gonna spend like 2-3 days just playing on that new TV I get, bro. We're bringing over your PS5. We're playing that game on there, bro. It's gonna look so good.
Facts.
So I'm excited for that. Grand Theft Auto needs to hurry the fuck up and get out.
Oh, but yeah, real quick, just pivot into. Give me what was your knee-jerk reaction to the new setup? Is there anything you'd like to see changed? I know we're not still quite not done with it, but and we'll throw the question to you too, our loyal viewer of the all 10 of you. Is there anything you would change? Anything you'd like to see done differently?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Granted, this isn't the permanent location, but
No, like I said, changes in the next 7 to 8 months, but it's still gonna be us.
still is. Can't change the kid,
Changes. I found my lava lamp, and I'd like to put my lava lamp somewhere for
can
here.
find a spot.
I just got to get a new bulb for it because I plugged it in before I left to come here, and it didn't turn on. So I think it just needs a new bulb.
For sure.
It's been sitting for a long time. But if it's fucked, I'll just get a new bottom because the shit's still good in that lava lamp.
For sure.
I don't think it ever goes bad.
Bro, I had so many lava lamps as a kid.
Oh.
Did you ever have a divorced dad apartment?
Yeah. Yeah.
We had bunk beds in a room that was like this high, but the room had a ceiling fan. So every time I would wake up, I would either smack my forehead on the ceiling or get chunked on by the ceiling fan. Divorced dad apartments are an experience, I'll tell you what.
Divorced parents' trailers are an experience.
Never lived in a trailer.
You'll know what you're missing, brother.
I think I know very well where I'm missing it. I'm glad to miss it.
Wasn't too bad, to be honest. It was better than the apartment style.
It's funny.
But yeah. Don't know what else to talk about, brother.
You know, I think we can wrap this one. I mean, we've got other shit we gotta get into and plenty to do with the rest of the day, so. Thanks for stopping by. Another quick episode. Thanks for checking out the new look and everything, and take another outro.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We kind of ran out of things talked about this week, but no, I don't want to do that one. That sucked, Dick.
Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We covered everything we came here to chat about, and we've got a whole lot more to do. So, y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next episode of the Bridging the Gap podcast.
We will see you guys next Tuesday at 4:20 in the morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Deuces.
Deuces.